Well, it is officially spring and summer here in the mountains, and that means it's time to participate in one of my favorite activities, and that's hiking and exploring some fun high elevation trails. I'm so happy to have Walking Mountain Science Center in the studio. Jamie Jubeck, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Kind of have a nice little hidden campus here in Avon and just offer so many programs that people may not be aware of. And like I said, hiking, one of my favorite things. So tell our guests a little bit about the hiking programs you offer.
Yeah, so out of Walking Mountain Science Center, there's a lot of great hiking programs. So every Monday we hike up to high alpine lakes. So there's kind of a destination hike. Tuesdays are what we call guide's choice, but basically we pick a nice beautiful hike that we really like. We'll do that. And then Thursdays we call them summits or peaks. So we'll get to that goal of the summit. A little bit harder generally, but you can sign up for all of those online, and they're all $80 a person, but a really good way to kind of explore the resources we have in the valley. And you'll either be accompanied by one guide or two, depending on how many are available and the size of your group. So we'll kind of teach you about some of the natural science of the area, and also keep you safe while you're out there on the trail.
And it's not just going to be a hike, like you just mentioned, teaching about the natural sciences of the area. You kind of take breaks and run through what different flora and fauna is going on at different elevations.
Oh yeah, it's a really fun hike. So kind of what you're alluding to, it's not just kind of we'll make the summit and come back down. We like to take those stops. I'm really into wildflowers, and now is a really great time. They're starting to come up, not quite in full bloom yet, but it's nice to see which ones are first and kind of get your ID skills ready for when they're really in bloom. So we'll do that, talk about a lot of the fauna around, and if we're lucky enough to see some wildlife, we could talk about that too. But there's also a lot of signs of wildlife out there, scats and tracks and kind of bear claw marks in trees and stuff like that. So we'll look for all the cool stuff to talk about while we're hiking.
Yeah, that's what makes it so fun.
Yeah,
it's just
it's
the
really fun time.
Exploring nature aspect of it.
Yeah.
And then how strenuous are most of these for our guests that maybe they're coming from lower elevation or kind of worried about exhausting themselves?
Yeah, it's a great question. So this year we came out with a really great new system. So trying to familiarize people with that or kind of get them an easy way to assess it. We rate them between green hikes, blue hikes, and black hikes. So just like the ski runs, a green would be your easiest. So you could probably come from Denver. Just make sure you're drinking lots of water and things like that. And we'll also pay attention to our bodies and do that, but most people are pretty good on the green hikes. The blue hikes are a little bit intermediate, but they're pretty strenuous, but they're still really good hikes. And the blacks are where we would maybe summit a 14er or more of those summit hikes. But if you're in shape and feeling enough, feel free to sign up, and we'll always give you a pre-call to just check in with you, make sure you're feeling physically fit enough. But you're welcome to sign up for all of them. And if you can't make it, that's no worries. We're always there for your experience. So we could always kind of rest more or take it easy. It's not always, you don't have to make it to the peak. It can always be an experience kind of hike as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, learning about nature while you're doing it is kind of the majority of the fun of it. Like the peaks, you can get good views anywhere.
Yeah, you'll get views most of the ways up. The peaks are good, kind of, you did it, but it's definitely kind of a set goal, but there's definitely more to explore on the way up and lots to learn about the nature of the area and kind of the resources we're blessed with here in Eagle Valley. Yeah,
people love to get the good views from peaks, but what I love about Colorado, on most hikes, all you need to do is turn around and look behind you.
And
you just get incredible views.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Almost all of them, there's just immaculate views.
So, where is Walking Mountains located if you want to come there and check out the campus?
Yeah, of course. So it's just behind the fire station and the emergency center there. So you go down Nottingham Road and you take a right as if you're going to the emergency center. And right before you pull into their parking lot, you'll take a left on Walking Mountains Lane. It's kind of up a drive a little bit, kind of tucked away in a little valley. But there's really good kind of easy trails out of there. So if you, like you said, if you're kind of first day here and you just want to feel it out, there's some real easy walking paths. And Avon Overlook is a good kind of exercise hike that goes right to the top of a ridge there, and you can look down on the town of Avon and kind of check out where you're staying.
Yeah. Oh, it's gorgeous views. We have an epic morning report here, and I take my dog up that trail for epic morning. So
it's
give
a
our
really
viewers
good one.
great views. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah,
Jamie.
no problem.
Much
Thanks for having
appreciated.
me.
Yeah, enjoy your hike today.
Yeah, awesome. And I hope maybe I'll see you on one of them soon.
You definitely should. And
Awesome.
Check out walkingmountains.org if you want to purchase the ticket to these hikes and get out there and explore the environment today. It's good stuff. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at the local weather.